Grandma, let me out. She is a fool. Picked up by Grandma. Just because the astrologer said our horoscopes matched. Grandma arranged for her to marry me, to bring me good luck, the day she married me. I actually woke up.
Winston, I've cleaned myself up. Winston, I am your wife. Grandma wants you to sleep with me.
Turn off the light. Lie down. Why aren't you leaving yet? Come over and sign this.
Winston, my stomach hurts. Did I get food poisoning?
I asked you to come over. If you can't stand, then crawl over here. Here. Write your name.
I want to put my name next to Winston's. Does this mean we'll be together forever?
I finished writing.
Yes. Can I have this?
Nina-kin? Nina-kin, are you deaf? I'm calling you, can't you hear? I'm telling you, pack your bags now. Mr. Kin has arranged for you to go to the Red Maple Villa awaiting delivery.
Will Winston be there for the birth?
You fool, don't you know, miss? She has returned. And also, she's pregnant too. Her child is very likely Mr. Chin's as well. And yo, take that ugly child in your belly and get out.
I don't believe it. Winston, I need to find Winston. Winston has always been looking forward to our baby being born.
Stop. Do you know why Mr. Chin named you Nina? Nina Chin means yearning for Wendy Xia. Let me tell you, you've always been nothing but a poor replacement. A freak like you doesn't deserve to have Mr. Chin's child. Nina Chin.
Come here. Why haven't you taken her away yet?
Mr. Chin. I'm packing her things. I'll send her off soon.
Will you accompany me for the birth?
Take her away now.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Winston.
Go.
Winston.
Who is she?
Just an insignificant fool.
If she's nothing, don't blame me for being rude.
As long as I kill you and the child in your womb, Mr. Chin will give me $700 and $1,000.
What? What did you say?
You have to die to make way for Miss Sia and her child.
Impossible? Dad, I am Ina. Save me.
Vehicle registration 1UB175K Master, the other child.
Has passed away. Bury that child here. When Ina wakes up, tell her.
She only gave birth to one child.
Yes, sir. Where is...
Nina Chin? When we got here, we only found the dead driver. We've searched around?
But found no trace of her. Did you hear? A baby cry? Doctor, doctor! Come here, doctor.
Doctor, Mr. Chin, this child was born prematurely.
Winston, I'm carrying your baby. From now on, there will be 2 more unconditionally loving Winston in this world.
Why haven't you left yet?
You're not worthy to bear Master's child.
Take her away.
Brother, Ina, you're finally awake.
Dad and I thought... we'd never see you again?
Where are my children?
What about the other one? There's only this one. That's impossible.
I clearly gave birth to 2 children. How could I only have this one? When Dad went there, the other child had already passed away. He didn't want you to be sad.
So he didn't bring back the body.
That's impossible. I clearly gave birth to 2. Ina, you've been missing for 10 months.
Why didn't you contact
Dad until now?
I lost my memory. What about the father of the child? I don't have a mommy. Stop. Good boy. Hide behind mommy. Be careful, blood might splatter on you. Dad? Honey, do you want to say a few words to Grandpa?
No?
Ethan, you went to a bar to fight. Was it fun?
Fighting is uncivilized behavior?
Next time you want to fight, tell Grandpa, and I'll send you 10 muscular men.
Do the auntie and the old man fail to notice they got the wrong person?
Dad, first tell me, what's this about my marriage with the Chin family?
The 3rd son of the Chin family is quite striking and still unmarried. He wants to get married with you.
Are you sure Winston Chin is still unmarried?
I'll show you his picture. He's definitely your type.
Dad, forget it. Give up on that idea. I definitely won't marry Winston Chin.
Mommy,
What's wrong, baby?
don't you like Winston Chin?
I absolutely hate him.
I'm not sick. I don't want to drink medicine.
Dear little one, stop causing trouble. Drink the medicine and you'll get better. Because you sneaked out, you've already missed your medicine time. Drink it while it's hot? Hey, how could you spill the medicine? To make it.
Joe-chin,
But to make another bowl of medicine, we'll still need the medicinal guide. Dear little one, when you were born, your biological mother buried you in the ground. It was Mr. Chin who dug you out. The doctor said you had no heartbeat. It was Mr. Chin who insisted on saving you. And that's how you are alive. Every time Mr. Chin makes the medicine, he's burning his own life to extend yours. The doctor initially instructed that medicine only be taken once a day. I'll go and call the doctor over to give you a shot of tranquilizer.
no need. With a tranquilizer, I won't be able to draw blood tomorrow. To use as a medicinal guide for Bonner. I'll rest in the next room.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to knock the bowl over.
After you finish the medicine, copy the Heart Sutra 21 times.
Hello, could you please call Mr. Chin who's staying here? And tell him that Ina Shen from the Shen family is here to see him.
Certainly, ma'am. Please wait a moment. Okay. I'm sorry, Miss Shen. Mr. Chin's butler said that Mr. Chin is not feeling well and would like to meet you another day.
Not feeling well? Well, that's perfect. I'll go up and treat him. Finally going to meet him. Don't be afraid, Ina. You've transformed. Winston Chin won't recognize you? Excuse me, Mr. Chin. I'm Ina Shen from the Shen family. I'm here to request that you reconsider the marriage alliance between the Chin and Shen families. Mr. Chin, please behave yourself. Winston Chin, I'm here to call off our engagement.
Little fool! Don't move! Turn around and face away from me!
Has he recognized me?
Turn off the lights. Lie down. Face away from me. Don't stay silent. You're really disappointing.
Could it be that he marry me for something?
Come in.
Mr. Kin, these are the clothes prepared for the lady. Oh, and this emergency contraception.
The clothes for you to change into are hanging on the door handle. Get dressed before you come out. Take it. There's $42,000 in the card. What? Not enough?
What do you take me for?
Aren't you the woman Joe Chin found for me?
He didn't recognize me, even after we had the most intimate contact. He still didn't recognize me. Sir, please get your facts straight. I'm not someone Joe Chin found for you. I'm here to enjoy your service, Winston Chin. I was going to give you $71, but the experience was just average, so I'll give you half. Here's $35.5. Take it.
If the pretty auntie sees me, am I going to be taken back again? Although I want to spend more time with her. I've been away from the hotel for so long, I'm afraid Dad will be angry.
Dear little one, why are you out here? How many of the 20 copies of the scripture have you written?
What scripture?
I've already prepared 20 copies for you. They're in the second drawer on the left side of your desk.
I don't know what Joe Chin is talking about, but he did a great job. Who drew this?
Mr. Chin, the front desk just reported to me that 2 hours ago, Miss Shen from the Shen family.
Could it be that the woman just now was Ina Shen?
Honey?
Mommy, you told me before that Dad was already dead, and you scattered his ashes. Is that true?
Yes, it is. I scattered your daddy's ashes myself.
It's been so many years since Daddy died. Do you think he might have been reborn as someone else?
Your daddy probably wouldn't be reborn as a human. If he's lucky, he might be reborn as the little dog in our backyard.
Daddy as a little dog would be cute. That big demon was never cute.
Mr. Chin, young master's cold sickness has flared up. Mr. Chin, it hasn't been 24 hours since you last took the fire scorpion. You already broke the rule and took 2 yesterday. If you take another today, your blood vessels will burst. No, Mr. Chin. If something happens to you, how long can the little master survive? Mr. Chin, no, please don't.
Bonner is suffering from the cold sickness, and going to the hospital won't help.
Go to the Shen family. They have a cure for the cold sickness. Go to the Shen family.
Gather everyone, and we're going to the Shen family.
What do you want?
5 years ago, the renowned physician, Botan Chen, came to your Shen family. Who did he treat?
Why are you asking this?
I heard. He left a prescription for treating the cold sickness at your Shen family. Since our Chin and Shen families are now united by marriage, hand over the prescription.
So, you married into our family for this reason, that prescription. I will never give it to anyone.
Don't push your luck. Hand over the prescription, or I'll make the Shen family disappear from York City.
Winston Kin, let go of my father.
Miss Shen, I brought people into your Shen family because my son is suffering from the cold sickness, and he's having an attack now. He urgently needs the prescription left by Botan Chen.
Your son? Where did you get a son? I really asked, eh? Silly question. To be the son. So precious to Winston Chin. He must be the child of him and Wendy Saya.
Miss Shen, name your price. How much to hand over? The prescription for the cold sickness left by Botan Chen.
Even if you gave me your entire Chin Corporation, you couldn't buy the prescription. Botan Chen was my brother Sage Shen's alias. He did it too. Save me and Ethan. Breaking the rules of saving clinic. If the prescription is known by a third person, my brother will never be doctor again.
All right, Miss Shen. Just name your conditions. I can meet all your demands.
Miss Shen, I beg you, please save our young master.
Or maybe you should kneel too?
I heard you also have a son.
What do you want?
Miss Shen, you can keep the prescription. But if anything happens to my son, I'll make your son pay with his life.
You're threatening me with my son. Do you have any conscience?
I have a bit of conscience. But not much. If anything happens to my son, I'll make the entire Shen family pay with their lives.
I'll offer a condition that allows your son to take a medicinal bath
Say it.
I need a nanny who can do anything from heaven to earth. You become my full-time nanny, and I'll let your son take a bath that can treat the cold sickness. How about it?
You want me to be your nanny?
Yes? I'm not asking you to sell your body, just your skills. With your looks, but useless body, you wouldn't even get sent for it.
All right. I agree. Bring Bonner in. Foolish wife returns. Chin Lord kneels for reconciliation. I hope Miss Shen can forget.
What happened last night? It was just an accident. With your little skills, you can't make any woman.
Yearn for you?
Why did the child get the cold sickness? You don't need to know that. I won't give you the prescription. You should dissolve our engagement. During the medicinal bath for the child, you'll be my nanny.
I'll tell you what to do and you'll do it. As long as you let my son take 4 months of medicinal baths.
After 4 months, I'll dissolve our engagement. All right. Sign this contract. Everyone knows you're a cunning, merciless businessman. I'm just taking precautions in case you regret being my servant. And deny it later. That's why I drafted this contract.
Okay.
Hungry? Go cook for me? Cook?
4 dishes and a soup.
Winston, I heard. Bonner's cold sickness flared up again.
Bonner is fine now?
Don't worry.
Winston Kin.
Who is with you?
I'm still busy here, so I'll hang up first.
Clean up the floor and make a new dish.
Truly my daughter.
Ow. Sorry about that. I just want to make sure I didn't hurt you. The way you tormented me in the past, enslaved me. I'll return it all to you now.
Miss Shen, do you hate me very much?
I am someone who always gets revenge. I will settle last night's matter with you slowly.
Finish? Let's go. Let's head back.
Hey, pretty auntie!
Hello?
Winston Quinn, did you see the message I sent you?
What message?
I listed the groceries you need to buy today at the market in the message. After buying them, bring your child to the Shen family for a medicinal bath. While the child is bathing, you'll be responsible for cleaning the Shen household. When I return from work, if I find that you haven't cleaned thoroughly, I'll make you kneel on the floor to mop.
Ina Shen, you really know how to order people around. Wendy.
Winston? I'm so worried about Bonner's condition, so I flew over from the capital city. By the way, Winston, where are you going?
To the market to buy groceries.
Groceries? Are you Miss Shen? I'm Bonner's mother. My name is Wendy Xia.
Bonner?
Yes, Bonner Chin. He's my and Winston's son. Miss Shen. Winston proposed a marriage alliance between the Chin and Shen families to obtain the prescription. Miss Shen, I hope you can cancel the marriage alliance.
You already have such a big son with Winston, yet you're not his official partner?
I was once Winston's older brother's girlfriend. My status is special, I'm not presentable, but I'm willing to stay with Winston without a title.
Bad couple.
Miss Shen, what are you saying?
To cancel the marriage alliance needs Winston's approval. Go ask him.
5 years ago, I could kill Winston's wife. And 5 years later, I can also kill you, his fiancée.
Miss Shen? Dinner is ready.
Tonight, I'm really lucky, thanks to Miss Shen, to be able to eat Winston's homemade dishes.
You two, watch me eat.
She's really over the top?
She has. The prescription for treating the cold disease, for Bonner's sake. The demand she makes isn't too much.
I think she's deliberately tormenting us?
Are you the pretty lady's baby? Are you the son of the big devil? We look exactly the same. Must be identical twins. What twins? We are real brothers. Your daddy is my daddy. Your mommy is my mommy. The big devil isn't my daddy. My daddy is reincarnated as the yellow dog in the backyard. Why are you at my house? Why are you wearing my clothes? Sorry, the pretty lady confused us. Let's swap our clothes back first. We can use daddies and mommies and our hair for a paternity test. This way we can know if we are actually brothers and if I am the child of the fairy sister. Should we also test who our daddy is? I'm afraid to pluck daddy's hair, but I dare to pluck the yellow dog's hair. Let's do a test with the yellow dog. The yellow dog and us, we're not the same species? The yellow dog is so cute. Don't you want it to be our daddy?
Bonner, Mommy brought you food.
Thanks for the dinner, Mommy.
It's hard for you to carry. Let Mommy bring it in for you.
Mommy, you can't go in.
Were you secretly playing games again? Don't play too much?
Bonner. Where were you just now?
Just wandering around.
Remember, this is not our home. Don't wander around. Let's go back to the hotel.
Daddy, carry me?
Miss Shen, we'll be leaving now.
Winston Kin? Starting tomorrow, be my driver. Drop me off and pick me up from work.
Miss Shen, you're going too far?
Does Mr. Chin think I'm overstepping?
Not at all. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll come to pick Miss Shen up for work.
Miss Shen, how could you treat Winston like a servant?
He's a servant for me to command.
The Lee's steamed buns you asked for.
I had to queue for 3 hours. How did you get them in just 15 minutes?
I bought the whole shop. Next time, Miss Shen, if you want it, I can have Lee's owner come to your house and make them fresh.
In York City, not many people know Mr. Chin's real face, right?
Except for you and Timmy Shen, no one in the entire York City can match my face with my name.
That's good. You'll come to the banquet with me, as my bodyguard. Remember, always stay close to me and serve me tea and water. Winston Chin, turn your head. That's right, you need to cover your handsome face or else at the banquet people might think you're my little wolf dog. Plaything.
Being mistaken for your plaything? Isn't that even more insulting to me?
You're not worthy to be my dog.
Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to attend my birthday banquet. Thank you, thank you.
Madam, look, Ina Shen.
Grandma Bo, I wish you health and longevity.
This is a piece from the National Treasure level sculptor Si Zhongjing, a Shushan stone carving.
Madam, I'm sorry. It's all because I'm clumsy. I broke the gift Miss Shen gave you.
Is the Shushan stone broken? Yes, it's broken. What a pity. It's such a shame. Such a flawless Shushan stone. Broken. With a flaw. Let's return this stone carving to Ina then. Our Bo family never accepts such broken items.
Miss Shen, please don't blame the madam for not accepting your gift. Our Bo family rules are very strict. A woman who has lost her chastity shouldn't even think about entering our Bo family's door, let alone a broken stone.
5 years ago, Ina Shen and the Bo family's eldest son were about to get engaged, but she suddenly disappeared, leaving the Bo family's eldest son waiting at the engagement venue.
That's Ina Shen. How does she even have the face to attend the madam's birthday banquet? The Bo family's eldest son waited for her for a whole year, only to find out she had a child with a man from outside.
For 5 years, she hasn't dared to reveal who the father of her child is. I heard she was defiled by several homeless men.
Mr. Chin would probably accept this stone since Mr. Chin has already married Miss Shen. Mr. Chin would definitely like it.
Since this stone carving doesn't appeal to my grandmother, why not give it to me instead? This stone carving is exquisitely detailed, and the stone material is a rare gem in the market. Ina chose this gift for you, Grandma, with great care.
Yancy, a broken stone has no place in our home. It's worthless.
But I like it.
Enough. Is Grandma getting old and can't request you anymore?
Ina, long time no see.
Thanks for helping me out.
Vixen. She's nothing but a vixen, already engaged to Mr. Kewin. Yet she still tries to seduce my grandson.
Madam, don't worry. I'll make sure Ina Shen cries her way out of the banquet hall.
Good.
Ina...
Don't...
You're hurt.
It's nothing.
Ina, are you alright?
I'm fine. Yancy, do you have any other clothes? My bodyguard's clothes are dirty.
I don't wear secondhand.
They're brand new upstairs.
No need. I only wear custom-made.
Let me first remove the glass shards from your leg. Then you can change your pants.
Where are you touching?
Are you that sensitive? Just touching your leg and you're reacting?
Hurry up.
Ina, how is your bodyguard's injury?
Just a flesh wound. Nothing serious.
What about that careless waiter? How's he being dealt with?
Oh, I'll have him come over to apologize to you.
If apologies worked, what would we need the police for? Make that waiter roll in this glass shards. I want to see him. Roll out of here.
Miss Shen, I'm sorry. Miss Shen, I was wrong. Miss Shen, I'm sorry.
Shana 58S. 5M Ina. I heard you're going to
get engaged with Mr. Chin. It's not settled yet. I'll talk to Mr. Chin again, convincing him. Perhaps?
He'll decide against marrying me. So, since your marriage to the Chin family isn't finalized,
can I court you? Winston Kin, you're trying to kill me again, aren't you?
How could I bear to kill you? My son's life is in your hands.
You're known for being ruthless. What if one day you take a disliking to me and just dispose of me?
Look, hand over the formula and I'll let you live.
Dream on. Winston Kin, you see, Yancy wants to court me. So, why don't you cancel our engagement?
That old lady from the Bo family doesn't even look up to you. You and Yancy won't end well.
Yancy and I were once at the stage of getting married if it weren't for... Anyway, cancel our engagement, quickly. You're not the kind of person I'm attracted to.
just a bump on the head.
Huh. Mommy, what happened?
She bumped her head?
Will Mommy become a fool? I need to call the family doctor.
I can't let Winston Chin see Ethan's face. He'll notice how much Ethan looks like him. Han, no need to call the doctor. Mommy will just boil an egg and apply it. It'll be fine.
Mommy, you're hurt now. You need to rest. Let the big bad guy do it for you.
Ethan, go back to your room and sleep.
Take good care of my mommy, okay?
You two? Really know how to use me?
Lately, your son has been often playing with my son. This is a gift for him.
This monkey plushie. Where did you get it?
I bought it at a toy store.
You're lying. Tell me, where's the woman who made this monkey plushie?
How do you know it was a woman who made this monkey plushie?
Answer me. Where did you get this monkey plushie? Where is the woman who made this plushie?
Winston Chin, let go of me. I made this monkey plushie when I was at the Chin family's. I only managed to sew ahead before he threw it away. He never even looked at it properly, so how would he notice this monkey plushie is the same as the previous one?
You won't tell me, huh?
I should have known better than to listen to Ethan's suggestion and give Bonner Chin this monkey plushie. What do you want with the woman who made this plushie?
She's my ex-wife.
Since she's already your ex-wife, why are you looking for her?
I promised my grandmother to take care of her for life. She's in New York City, right?
I'm not obligated to tell you someone's whereabouts.
Hey, I want you to search the entire York City for a woman.
Not Winston. Chin, we're about to get engaged and you're bringing your ex-wife back to annoy me?
Don't worry. I have no feelings. For my ex-wife, only obligations. I have no feelings. For you? Nor obligations?
You kind of person should die alone.
Why is her hand so cold?
Oh no. I'm having a cold sickness.
Mommy, you're finally back. Big bad guy, what's wrong with Mommy?
She must be sick.
I know. It's Mommy's monthly condition. She gets sick every time. She gets really cold. Big bad guy, you should turn up the heat quickly.
She's really weak.
Take good care of Mommy, okay? I'm going to talk to Pineapple.
The heater is on full blast. How is she still so cold? Her symptoms are similar to Bonner's. Could it be that she also has the cold disease?
I'm so cold.
I can save you. Tell me. Where is that idiot?
What idiot?
Nina.
How dare you call her an idiot?
Tell me. Where is she?
You're so warm.
I can make your whole body feel hot. Do you want that?
Yes?
Touch again. Am I even hotter now?
Scumbag. And he even made me bleed. The positioning of the blood isn't right. Is the blood from chest? I'm not injured though. Why is his body so hot? Winston Chin, wake up. Winston Chin. Brother, can you check this man's chest wound for me? Why is it still bleeding?
Who is the injured person?
My bodyguard.
Point the phone at his face. Let me see his complexion. He looks like a god descended. No wonder you asked me to check him.
I'm just afraid he'll die here. How unlucky.
Go get the drug test strips I left you, take his blood, and drop it on the strip. Ina, is this man really your bodyguard? He might have been taking Fire Scorpion for a long time.
What's Fire Scorpion?
Fire Scorpion is used to treat cold diseases. You and Ethan both have mild cold disease. But because it's so potent, I wouldn't let you take Fire Scorpion. And Ethan is still young, so he definitely can't take it. From his complexion, this man doesn't look like he has a cold disease. Fire Scorpion is used for pleasure seeking. People later discovered that long-term use of Fire Scorpion leads to a shortened lifespan. What a dirty man. Ina, throw him out.
But, brother, if one insists on giving a child with cold disease Fire Scorpion, what's the safe way to do it?
Then, an adult must first take Fire Scorpion, heat their blood, and then add their blood to the medicine for cold disease and give the child. Ina, take a good look at this bodyguard's chest. Does it already have a wound?
The scar on his chest looks like an old wound.
So, he probably just serves as a medium for treating children. Which wealthy family is so cruel to find a strong young man as a medicinal guide? Medium. Does this man know that taking Fire Scorpion over time will shorten his life?
Winston Kin, for Wendy Sia's child. He's given so much. If Bonner gets cold disease, would he take Fire Scorpion? For Bonner? Brother, his wound now won't heal. What should I do?
Ina, in these 5 years, I haven't seen you treat any man this well.
When Yancy comes back, I'll treat Yancy well too.
What, you want to rekindle your past with Yancy?
5 years ago, I wronged Yancy.
Recently, the third master Chin has been looking for me to avoid you getting involved. Lately, let's keep in touch less.
Okay, thank you, brother. I understand.
Winston, are you still at Miss Shen's place? It's already very late. When will you be back?
Miss Zia, Winston Kin is staying at my house tonight.
Ina, Shen. How can you have Winston's phone? Please return the phone to Winston.
I didn't take Winston Kin's phone. He's currently unable to answer calls. He's asleep.
What? Ina Shen, don't joke with me. Winston can't possibly be asleep at your house.
Believe it or not, I'll show you with a video. Let go.
Wendy!
Does he think the woman he's holding is Wendy Zia? Get off me.
This posture I'm in, isn't this exactly what you wanted?
Take a good look. You've dirtied my clothes.
The wound on my body was bandaged by a doctor you called?
I bandaged it myself. Remember to pay the medical fee. Do you know that the Fire Scorpion you've been taking can shorten your life?
I know.
You're doing it for the child's treatment?
Bonner is the next head of the Chin family. For him to live healthily, I would do anything. If you really care about me, tell me the whereabouts of Botan Chen.
I wish you were dead. Oh, you're Wendy. Just called you. I answered for you.
Don't go giving people nicknames. Why do you also have cold disease?
I fell into a pond in the middle of winter, and it left a mark.
Considering I've been taking Fire Scorpion to help stabilize your cold disease, tell me, where is that fool now?
She's now married, and has a loving man and child. A good ex-husband should be like he's dead. Why disturb her life?
She's had a child with someone else? That's good. I will make her divorce her current husband.
Ethan, our paternity test is out. We are biological brothers.
That fool is still alive. Bonner, whose paternity test is this? Bonner, congrats on finding your mom. But does she know about this paternity test? It's better if she doesn't.
Daddy said Mom was dead, but my mom isn't dead.
Your dad told you that because you were abandoned by your mom?
Why did Mom abandon me?
Because you were weak, your mom chose a stronger child. You would have been a burden. She never needed you.
What are you doing?
Who are you?
Ina Shen, how dare you mess with me?
Who are you? What do you want?
Who am I? Ask Ina Shen.
I don't know him.
Ina Shen, how long has it been? 5 years? You still have too many men. Too many men. You never remember me?
If you don't leave, I'll call the police.
Call the police? Ina Shen, 5 years ago, you were caught in a blizzard in the capital city. I saved you. You married me out of gratitude. I thought you would settle down and live with me. But who knew you would seduce other men? To get you an abortion, I borrowed money from everywhere. In the end, you took my money and ran away. I searched for you with great effort.
Who is this guy? Why does he look like a construction worker?
So intense. That man is Mr. Shen's lover?
This man looks like a thug. Would Mr. Shen admit to such a man? She probably won't admit it.
I guess not.
Aren't you that Chin something? Let me tell you, Ina Shen is my woman. You won't marry her?
Then let's go to the police station and talk this out.
Ina, how can you treat me like this? Or is it that, after latching onto the Chin family, you don't want to take responsibility?
Mr. Shen wouldn't be. So desperate.
Who knows? Maybe Miss Shen got tired of fancy food and wanted some simple fare.
I'm warning you, stop slandering me. Ina would never be with someone like you.
Mr. Chin, then tell me, does Ina Shen have a black mole on her left leg? So Mr. Chin hasn't slept with Ina yet. Let me tell you, when Ina Shen lived in our village, do you know how many men she seduced? Did you hit me? You had an affair with Ina too?
Ina, Ethan is missing.
Was it you who took my son away?
Although I still don't know if your son is really mine. But let me tell you, if you marry me, I'm willing to be his stepfather.
Where did you take my son?
Let me tell you, Ina Shen, I called all the men you slept with in the village. Today, one by one, we'll do a paternity test with your son.
Hand him over to me. I'll take him to the police station myself.
I'll go find Ethan first. I can't let Winston Chin see Ethan. Mr. Chin, please take this scumbag to the police station. I'll go with Yancy to find Ethan.
You have to admit, this kid is pretty handsome.
Call her grandma. Put out that cigarette. Your grandson is coughing badly.
Coughing? That's because he's not used to the smoke. He'll get used to it after a while. You little brat, these clothes are quite fancy.
Don't touch me!
What if I do? Is
this child having a seizure? Shall we call the doctor?
No, don't call the doctor. If he can get through this, there's no need to go to the hospital.
When Ina Shen comes back to the village with us, We'll make her give us another healthy grandson.
Ethan. What did you do to my son?
I just lightly touched him. He just fell down.
If anything happens to my son, none of you will live. Son, can you hear mommy? Wake up, son, don't fall asleep. Ethan, don't scare mommy. Ethan, say something.
Bonner, your face is so pale. Are you sick? Let's swap clothes. Mommy mistook me for you. Before Mommy finds out, I need to leave here. Don't you want Mommy to know we are brothers? Ethan is a healthy child, but I'm not. I don't understand. Ethan, I'm sorry. I don't want Mommy to shed tears for me. Don't let Mommy know she has another unhealthy child.
Bonner. What are you doing here?
I'm here to see Ethan.
Are you having a cold attack?
For a moment I thought Winston Chin was holding Ethan. Ethan.
Goodbye, Mommy.
Ethan's complexion seems to be normal again.
He must have had a cold attack earlier.
What is a cold attack?
An incurable terminal illness.
Ina! That man who falsely claimed to have an affair with you suddenly appeared at the company and blocked you. I think someone must have told him where you were. You need to be careful.
Could it be? Someone trying to sabotage my marriage with the Chin family?
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Alright, I'll get you something tasty. I'll buy you something to eat.
I want food cooked by the bad man.
Who is the bad man?
He is our family's cook. He's very ugly. Make me 3 meals. 2 adult portions and 1 child portion. Pack them and send them to the hospital.
Ina Shen.
Did you take Fire Scorpion today?
What? The taste you get from me after I take Fire Scorpion is unforgettable?
I wanted to ask you how much for the blood after you take Fire Scorpion. How much?
Why do you want my blood?
I have a mild cold condition and need it as a remedy.
Fine. Give me that fool's whereabouts in exchange.
Can you show some respect to your ex-wife? Stop calling her a fool. No wonder she left you.
She's no longer called Nina Chin, right?
Chan?
Nina Chin.
Who? It's a name I gave my ex-wife. You named your ex-wife?
Nina Chin. Does it have any special meaning? You don't need to know. Other than my son?
I won't give my blood to anyone, but we are about to.
Become family. We'll be family soon?
Your life or death.
Has nothing to do with me. Ina.
Yancy.
Take Ethan to eat first. Aren't you eating with us? You asked me to make 3 meals, 2 adult portions, and 1 child?
The 2 adults are you and Yancy Bo.
Should I have sent Yancy to eat alone?
Winston Chin, are you crazy? According to our contract, you just cook as I say. Others are none of your business.
Yancy Bo isn't worthy of eating my food. If he wants to eat, he can pick it off the floor.
Don't insult people.
Ina Shen. You insulted me first.
During the contract period, you accept my insults. Isn't that right?
Mr. Chin, you mean you threw away the dinner you worked so hard to make? Isn't that a waste?
You can hug the trash can and eat everything I made.
Yancy, let's take Ethan out to eat.
All right.
This meal is for Ethan. You feed him. If you dare steal any, I'll rip your stomach out.
Why did you drag me out here?
To pick out wedding rings? Our wedding is near. Wedding rings, wedding dress. I'll prepare everything for you.
I won't marry you.
You still have a week to think about it. If you can't, find that fool's whereabouts. We will get married. I'll lock you at home and give you time to think about where my ex-wife is living now.
Miss Shen, if you're not satisfied with these rings, you can select more from the iPad. You can also make requests. Our entire jewelry group will serve you alone. We guarantee to make a ring that meets your wishes before the wedding.
This one will do.
All right. Miss Shen, please try it on.
No need to try. Just measure my finger size and adjust accordingly.
How did you get that scar?
I accidentally cut myself with a fruit knife.
My ex-wife heard from the servants that married people wear rings on their left ring finger. She thought a wedding ring was just a round band. She would put pull tabs and any ring-shaped objects on her ring finger. That fool even tried to put a pull tab on my finger. Can you believe how foolish she was? One day, that fool found a metal ring somewhere and put it on her ring finger. It got stuck and wouldn't come off. She even cut her finger. We had to call the fire department to cut the ring off her finger. She bleeds a lot. She cried so badly.
Could it be because she watched her wedding ring get cut off and she was heartbroken?
I heard 5 years ago, you encountered an avalanche while skiing in the capital city and went missing afterward. Stupid Mike. Mr. Keen begs on his knees for reconciliation, the Shen family reported to the police immediately. They searched the avalanche area, but due to heavy snow
And bad weather, they couldn't find you.
Why bring up my disappearance from 5 years ago? You survived the avalanche. Why didn't you contact your family immediately?
I heard you were missing for a year.
I was severely injured, bedridden for a long time. Despite being severely injured, you got pregnant? Which caregiver doctor dared to do that to you?
Which hospital?
Were you treated at? Why are you asking so much?
We are getting married. I have the right to know your past. It's all in the past?
My privacy is none of your concern? Fine, then tell me.
How did you meet?
My ex-wife.
What are you doing here? I need to confirm something.
Why doesn't she have the same marks as that fool?
What? Wendy Shia can't satisfy you?
You've hidden so much from me? Since you won't say I'll find out myself? I hope you and my ex-wife are just friends. If I discover something unexpected I can't guarantee, I won't do something worse to you. If you provoke me again, you'll run home naked.
Ina, thank you so much for coming to my birthday party.
We aren't that close. Winston Chin dragged me here? He's throwing a party for the woman he loves. Why bring me here? It's disgusting.
Ina, your dress is dirty.
I have a spare gown. Where's the lounge?
I'll have a waiter take you to the lounge.
How did you get in here? Weren't you taken to the police station?
Ina Shen, tonight we will. Let's go.
It's about time. 4.
It's bad. Miss Shen is in trouble. Miss Shen is in danger.
What happened?
I saw from upstairs that Miss Shen was pinned down by 3 men. They stripped off Miss Shen's clothes.
How could this happen?
Who dares cause trouble at the Chin family's party?
Does anyone want to go upstairs with me? I'm just a woman. I'm scared to go alone.
Miss Xia, I'll go with you to the 2nd floor.
Let's all go up and see. What's happening?
Ina Shen, don't disappoint me.
Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me. Don't come any closer.
Mr. Qin, it's not our fault.
I injected her with half a vial of I virus. She can just wait to die?
This is too cruel. Miss Shen has lost her sanity, and now she's infected?
Her engagement with the Chin family is off.
Winston, be careful. Ina has wounds? Doctor,
Mr. Qin, we detected Mar virus in the syringe. We also found the virus on Ken Huo and 2 others.
is there a chance Miss Shen was infected?
We've given Miss Shen a blocking injection. It's still unclear if she will be infected.
Winston, if Ina is infected, what about your wedding?
What's wrong with our wedding?
Your wedding should be cancelled.
Mr. Qin, Miss Shen is awake.
How is she?
Everyone in the city thinks I have, and the news about my possible infection is spreading.
I'll have someone deal with these false reports.
If I really am infected with, why? What about our family's marriage alliance?
Do you think I would let you off that easily? Joe? Still won't confess? Who sent you here? Joe? Finish him.
Still won't talk? I'll talk.
Get in the car.
Yancy will take me back.
You'd better think carefully about refusing me.
I heard from Ina, Mr. Qin, that you signed a contract to bathe your child in medicinal baths. Becomes Ina's bodyguard and driver. Is that true?
Ina Shen, you promised not to tell anyone about the contract.
But Yancy isn't an outsider.
Winston Qin, what are you doing?
Don't worry, I'm not so perverted as to strip you in front of others. You just said? Yancy Bo isn't an outsider?
Yes, he's an outsider, alright? Satisfied? Why are you acting crazy?
Mingji's fresh meat dumplings, want some? Nina Chin is allergic to mushrooms. If allergic symptoms appear on Ina Shen.
You've glanced at me 5 times in the past minute. Why do I look so good today? That even someone devoted to Buddhism can't stop looking?
My people have searched all over York City. They can't find that fool. Do you think? That fool might have had plastic surgery, unless her appearance is very different from 5 years ago. Otherwise, I would have found her.
Honestly, your ex-wife doesn't want to see you. If you insist on searching, go ahead. I hope you get what you want.
But what if the person I'm looking for is already in front of me? But I just can't recognize her?
I need to go to the office. Please wait in the car for 20 minutes. I'll go back, take a shower, change clothes, and come down.
Hurry up. It's been half an hour. Why isn't she down yet? Could she be having an allergic reaction? Bonner.
Daddy!
Have you seen Ina Shen?
Mommy went to take a shower. Daddy is going to marry the pretty auntie. I call her Mommy. Is that a problem?
You've always opposed to my remarriage.
That's because I hadn't met the world's best and most beautiful auntie.
What are you doing in here? Winston? Chin, you... What are you doing? Winston Chin, you... Let go of me. Get out!
Can you stand?
I can crawl out. Let go of me, Winston. Chin. Let go of me. Winston Chin, let go of me.
Wasn't that slap enough?
Not enough? Get off of me. Get out of my room.
You're not allergic to mushrooms, are you?
How could I be allergic to mushrooms?
I made a mistake. What a pity. You're not my ex-wife.
5 years ago when I was poisoned, eating mushrooms would give me rashes. Could it be? He added mushrooms to the dumplings to verify if I'm Nina Chin. Madman. Get out. After I change, I'll deal with you.
For the next week, I won't leave your side. In a week, I will find that fool.
And if you don't find her?
Then we get married. The wedding is tomorrow. Before the wedding, I'll give you one last chance to bring out my ex-wife. Tell me, and I might cancel the wedding based on your actions.
Do you know what I hate the most? It's that arrogant look of yours. What? After receiving your grace and forgiveness, should I kneel and bow to you?
You should. I've been lenient and kind to you.
Let's not go back to the Shen family. Come with me to the Heaven Club.
Will you really get married properly?
Since the news of our family's alliance came out, Shen's stock price has been rising. Even though I hate you, for the sake of my family, I must bear the burden.
If you dare cause any trouble before the wedding, I'll make sure the entire Shen family is buried with you.
Miss Shen, what do you mean by this?
Winston Chin and I are getting married. Aren't you worried? Take this. Tonight, an unconscious Winston Chin will be waiting in the room, and I'll be flying across the ocean tomorrow.
Mr. Chin, Miss Shen, a toast to both of you.
Here, drink this for me.
Mr. Chin, you have a good tolerance.
Mr. Chin, Miss Shen, a toast to both of you.
Drink up. It's non-alcoholic.
A toast to both bosses?
By the way, Miss Shen told me earlier that Mr. Kin is drunk. She booked a room for you. Here's your room key.
Winston, I feel so hot and uncomfortable.
All right.
Are you dizzy? I booked a room for you. I'll help you to rest.
You booked a room for me? What are you planning? Ina Shen, you drugged me just now. Why did you give me this drug?
So hot.
If you're hot, take it off. Where did you hide my phone? Why did you hide my phone? What are you planning? Anything wrong?
Winston, you're still sober?
Why would you think? I'm not sober now.
I heard Miss Shen say you'd be with her tonight. I was worried you drank too much.
Since when? Are you so close to Ina Shen?
Winston, where are you now? I'll come pick you up.
No need. Ina Shen is drunk and raging. I can't leave. You drugged me. Just to do this?
I like you, Winston.
Who gave it to you?
Ina Shen gave it to me.
What did she say when she gave you the room key?
She said there would be an unconscious Winston Qin waiting for me in the room. She said she would fly across the ocean tomorrow.
She wants to escape the wedding.
Winston, Ina Shen might be infected with. How could you be with her?
She seduced me. I couldn't resist.
Ina Shen gave me the room key to intentionally let me see her climb into Winston Qin's bed. I'll take you to the hospital.
Tomorrow morning at 7, gather a group of reporters at the hotel. Tell them, come here for big news.
Mr. Qin, today is the day of your wedding with Miss Shen.
I'm sorry. Tonight's wedding is cancelled.
What? What's going on? Isn't the person in bed Miss Shen? Mr. Qin, did you find a new lover? Why is the alliance with the Shen family off? Who is the woman in bed with Mr. Qin? Who is she?
Get out.
Mr. Qin?
Out. As you wished. The wedding is cancelled.
Thank you, Mr. Qin, for your great mercy.
From now on, you'll be my secret lover.
What did you say?
Be my lover. Don't you understand?
Dream on.
This is your punishment. For daring to drug me, trying to manipulate me, and planning to escape on our wedding day. To the other side of the ocean.
You knew everything?
You should be grateful that I'm interested in your body, considering what you've done to me. I could have destroyed your family.
It's enough that the wedding is off. I will never be your wife.
Miss Shen, I need to explain the results to you. You are infected with Wolf so.
Retest?
Do you think the report is wrong?
I told you to retest it.
Miss Shen's blood has been retested once already. This is the second report. She is indeed infected with... Are you Miss Shen's boyfriend?
He's my driver. You can still take the PEP medication to prevent infection.
Within 48 hours, if you took the medication, theoretically, you shouldn't be infected.
I'm just that unlucky. Got infected. Go get the medication for me. And get some for yourself too.
Finding out yourself You seem quite happy.
Yeah. Because you won't touch me again.
Didn't you hear what the doctor said? Just take precautions.
Bonner. Your mom asked me to take you out. What's wrong? You don't want to go out? Let's go. Ethan is already waiting for you in the car.
Sir Bonner is missing.
What happened?
I just went to his room and found he's not there. I asked the servants, but they don't know either.
Miss Shen said she took Bonner and Ethan to the park. You didn't know about this?
Why would she take Bonner out?
Miss Shen said you already agreed to it.
How could he agree to let Bonner go to the park? Bonner shouldn't be in crowded places. Ina Shen wants to harm Bonner.
Ina Shen tricked me. Sorry, Winston. I'll go find Bonner now.
Send people to the park and bring Bonner back.
Ina Shen, you crossed Winston's line. If anything happens to Bonner, from now on, you can forget about getting close to Winston.
Bonner. Ethan. Bonner. Ethan. Bonner. Ethan.
The two kids you're looking for have been kidnapped by me.
Name your price.
I don't want money. I just want to play a game with you. If you dare call the police, you'll only see their corpses.
Who are you? If you have a problem, come at me. Don't hurt the kids.
A lakeside cabin or an abandoned factory? You can only choose one? 3 minutes. I'll give you only 3 minutes to get to your chosen place.
Where's Bonner?
If you dare communicate with that man, this game is over. Both kids will die by my hand.
Where's Bonner? Why did you bring him out?
I'll count to 3. Leave that man.
I choose the lakeside cabin.
Then come to the lakeside cabin. Miss Shen, you're lying. You're heading towards the other place, lakeside cabin or abandoned factory. You can only choose one. You can only save one child.
You placed one child in one place. You're not alone. There are several of you who kidnapped the kids.
Looks like you don't want to play this game with me. Both kids' lives are now mine.
I'll go to the abandoned factory. I won't go to the lakeside cabin.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm going to the abandoned factory. I give up on the lakeside cabin. Regardless of whether the child there is Bonner or my son, I give up. Winston should have received the wireless earphones I gave him. The child taken to the lakeside cabin is his responsibility.
Come to the abandoned factory. Let's see which child is waiting for you.
Ethan?
Mommy?
Ethan, don't be afraid. It's okay, it's okay.
Miss Shen, take your son and run. Because the bomb is going to explode in 50 seconds.
Mommy, go save Bonner. Bonner is bleeding a lot. He will die.
Where is Bonner?
Bonner is upstairs. He is injured. He was stabbed several times by bad people.
Miss Shen, if you take your son and evacuate now, you still have time. If you go to save the other child, you and your son will die with him.
Ethan, listen to Mommy. Run out of here. Keep running. There are no more bad people ahead. Do you hear me? Run quickly. Bonner, it's a bomb? Bonner, don't be afraid. I will definitely take you out of here.
Mommy, you go quickly. Don't worry about me.
Auntie will definitely take you out of here.
Mommy, run quickly. The bomb is going to explode.
Bonner, What, Ethan? This isn't Ethan. This is Bonner. Bonner and Ethan look exactly the same. My dear child, you're not dead. Why didn't I realize earlier that you're my dear child? Bonner, don't be afraid. Mommy will definitely get you out of here. 5 years ago, Mommy couldn't save you.
Bonner.
Winston Chin. Bonner is bleeding a lot. Take him to the hospital quickly.
Doctor.
Are you Bonner Chin's father?
Yes.
Are you his mother?
She is not?
Bonner Chin's condition is very critical right now. Please sign this critical condition notice.
Impossible? I will not sign. I sent my child to your hospital to ensure his safety. Go get the best doctors in York City. If they can't cure Bonner, use a private jet to bring in the experts from the capital city.
Yes.
Ma'am, let me bandage your wound.
No need, I'm fine.
Go bandage your wound. Waiting here won't help? Doctor,
The patient needs a lot of type A blood. Our blood bank is running low. Is anyone here type A?
I'm type A.
Are you the father of the patient? Blood relatives can't donate blood. Are you Miss Ina Shen?
Yes?
I remember you're type A. Can you donate blood for the patient?
I can't donate blood for Bonner?
You're type A. Why can't you donate blood for Bonner?
AIDS, I have AIDS. I can't donate blood.
Miss Shen? Just now, before I cleaned your wound, I tested your blood with an AIDS strip. Your blood doesn't have the AIDS virus. Why are you lying?
Miss Shen, the patient urgently needs type A blood. Don't you want to save him?
Ina Shen, so you really haven't been infected with the disease. Bonner is in critical condition now. Even if you don't want to give 800 cc, surely you can give 200 cc. This amount of blood won't harm your health? Do you really want to watch Bonner suffer? Ina Shen, you're too heartless.
I can't give blood. Giving blood to Bonner would only harm him.
Joe Chin.
Ina Shen, you are really selfish.
Mr. Kin?
Since Ina Shen is unwilling to give blood to Bonner, go to the nearby hospitals and check for type A blood. Also, ask around in this hospital and see if any is type A.
Yes! Miss Shen, you've really disappointed me.
I don't want to see the woman who puts my son's life at risk. Leave this place. Get out.
Let me make sure Bonner is safe and sound. I'll leave on my own.
My son will definitely be safe and sound. I want you to stay away from Bonner to prevent any further trouble for him. Since you don't want to give blood to Bonner, stop playing the victim in front of me, all right? Joe. Chin.
Here.
Take her away.
Miss Shen, please leave immediately.
Let me see Bonner one last time.
Leave.
Winston Chin, let me see Bonner one last time.
Bonner?
Is him transferred to another hospital? How is he doing now?
None of your business?
I want to go with him.
You're not qualified?
Bonner, you must get well soon. Mommy will find a chance to visit you again.
Is it time for rounds now?
I just came to check.
Stop. Turn around.
Sir, is there something else you need? If not, I'll head back now. Is this guy a dog or something? Why is he always following me? Sir, may I help you with something?
Take off your mask. Not taking it off, huh? Then let me search you myself to see if you're hiding any weapons that could harm my son. Where did you get this outfit? You have someone in the hospital?
I just wanted to see Bonner.
I didn't allow you to see him.
That's exactly why I had to find a way.
This is your solution?
What? What exactly are you hoping to find on me? Do you really think I want to harm Bonner?
Why did you take Bonner to the park?
Taking a child to the park, isn't that normal?
Are you trying to build a relationship with Bonner?
Yes, I want to build a relationship with Bonner.
Indeed. You're trying to use Bonner to win my favor. Let me tell you. You've crossed a line. Let me think. How should I punish you?
Mr. Chin, I heard your engagement with Miss Shen has been called off?
She doesn't want the title, so I'll grant her that.
I've just arrived in York City, and I'm unfamiliar with the place. I wonder if Miss Shen could keep me company for a night?
Of course, that can be arranged. Go accompany him.
You use this kind of thing to punish me?
Bonner is already hospitalized. Don't think you can still warm my bed. What? Don't want to accept this punishment? Fine. There are other punishments for you to choose from, but I advise you to choose this one. After all, the other options will cause you more pain.
So if I spend one night with Mr. Wang, I won't have to be your lover, right? Is that so?
You harmed Bonner like this. I just want to kill you? And you still want to be my woman? Dream on.
Winston Chin, in your eyes, I am just a woman who can be had by anyone. Fine. I'll spend one night with Mr. Wang. Then you won't bother me anymore. Great. For the next few months, Bonner won't need herbal baths. And you won't have to be my servant anymore. Our contract will be null and void. Mr. Wang, let's go.
Mr. Chin, then your woman is now mine. Tonight's spring evening will surely be worth a fortune.
Hello?
The woman you gave me, my men are very satisfied.
What did you say?
I said Miss Shen was well taken care of by my men. She really enjoyed it.
The woman I gave you? You gave her to your subordinates? You really don't take me seriously?
I am a person with a cleanliness obsession. Women who have been touched by other men, I won't touch again. But since Mr. Chin gave Miss Shen to me, not using her seems like a waste. What? Mr. Chin found out that my subordinates touched Ina Shen, and Mr. Chin got angry? After all, she's the woman you gave me? How I treat her doesn't need your approval, right? Mr. Chin, you sent Ina Shen to spend a night with me? And you still want her to go back to accompany you? Mr. Chin! He hung up. This time, I really made Mr. Chin angry. My Wang Corporation will be finished tomorrow.
Don't worry. Our Shen family will invest to cover you.
Miss Shen! I really don't understand why you would degrade yourself like that.
Of course, it's to make Winston stop touching me.
Hello?
Sir, our people saw Miss Shen go to the pharmacy.
From now on, her matters don't need to be reported to me.
There's one more thing. Young Master Bonner has woken up.
Auntina!
Why are you still calling me aunt? Bonner, you are my baby.
Mommy!
Miss Shen, how could you enter without permission? Miss Shen, please leave.
I want Auntina to stay with me.
Let go of me.
What medicine did you buy at the pharmacy?
You already gave me away. Why do you care?
Where did they touch you? Did they touch here?
So what if they did? Can you wipe it clean like this? By rubbing it off? Don't touch me. This is a hospital corridor?
I allow you to visit my son every day. This is my compensation.
So spending a night with another man can get me visitation rights to Bonner? That's quite a deal.
Mr. Chin, you just took 2 more fire scorpions. Should I call the doctor to give you a sedative injection?
How is Winston doing? Bonner's current condition requires 2 fire scorpions to keep him stable. I'm really worried about Winston.
Miss Wendy, worrying won't help. Why don't you return to the hotel for now?
Winston, are you okay? I know you're in pain. I can help you.
Get out.
Winston, you don't have to worry about hurting me. I can help you relieve it.
Wendy Shen. Get out. Ina Shen, come here.
Why don't I close the door for you? So you don't disturb Bonner and Ethan sleeping.
Winston, if you need a woman, I'll have Joe Kin find one for you.
I only want her.
Miss Wendy, if you stay here, you'll disturb Mr. Kin. Why don't you come out?
Within 24 hours, I've already taken fire scorpions twice. You should know what to do.
Are you out of your mind? Didn't you say you wouldn't touch me again?
I've already apologized to you.
I haven't forgiven you.
Then what will it take for you to help me?
Beg me. Mr. Chin, do you know how to beg?
How should I beg?
Kneel down.
Please. Help me. Will you?
Doctor, I've been bleeding frequently lately. Do I have some gynecological disease?
Miss Shen, you are pregnant. The bleeding is a sign of miscarriage.
How could I be pregnant?
Miss Shen, your constitution is weak. It's indeed hard for you to conceive, but it doesn't mean you can't get pregnant. If you want to keep this child, I'll prescribe some medication. If you don't want this child, I'll arrange an abortion for you.
Mr. Kin knelt down and begged for reconciliation.
Give me a few days to think about it. All right? In 5 days, you must come back for a checkup. If you don't take timely measures,
Given your condition, there's a high risk of miscarriage. All right, I understand. Bonner, your daddy.
Isn't coming back tonight. You and Ethan will sleep with me, Bonner.
You're 5 years old now. How can you still sleep with Ina? Why did you come back early? Oh no.
He will see.
Ethan and Bonner? Ethan Shen?
Should I take Mommy with us too? No, for so long. It seems like I've never seen what you really look like. Ethan? You have to come over here to take your mommy away.
Big Demon, do you keep your word?
Get off my bed.
You were so passionate with me just now, and now you tell me to get lost.
You change your mind so fast.
You seem really unwilling to let me see what Ethan Shen looks like.
Back then, you used my son's life to threaten me. Of course, I don't want you near him.
If you don't let me hold you to sleep, I'll find your son to sleep with instead.
Miss Shen, are you sure you want to terminate this pregnancy? Let's start the procedure then.
Miss Shen, please don't proceed with the abortion. Dr. Shen wants to talk to you.
Ina, you asked me to find a way to completely cure the cold syndrome. I found it. I investigated Bonner Chin's case and found that 5 years ago, the Chin family used umbilical cord blood to save his life. I hope you consider keeping the baby.
All right, I promise you. I'll keep the baby.
This is Miss Shen's case file.
She's pregnant. I'll make sure she and the baby die.
Mr. Qin, Miss Wendy has been kidnapped.
She must not be harmed. Gather people and come with me.
I want to eat this cake with Bonner. Mommy, wake up!
Ethan, call the doctor quickly.
Mommy, I don't understand what they're saying.
I'm sorry, but all the rescue teams have been deployed by Mr. Chin. We will reach your accident site in about an hour.
Ethan, call the big demon quickly.
Big Demon, come quickly. Mommy and I are both injured.
What did you say?
Winston, Chin, Ethan, and I are on Cantan Road. We had a car accident and can't move. Send a rescue team to save us quickly.
Mr. Qin, watch out.
It's okay. Wendy was kidnapped by a local gang in York City. Your Shen family has close ties with the local gangs? I asked your father to help get her back, but he didn't answer my calls. I had to bring my men to the factory. And now you tell me you and Ethan were in a car accident?
Winston Qin? Do you think I'm lying to you? I just need a rescue team. If you can't come, just send a rescue team to find me.
They are moving, Miss Wendy.
Breakthrough on the right. Ina, I don't care if you're lying to me. I'll come to find you and Ethan right away.
How important is Wendy to you?
I have to ensure Wendy's safety.
What if? I asked you right now to give up on Wendy immediately and come rescue me and Ethan.
Ina Shen, stop this.
Winston, Qin, I can't wait much longer. My stomach hurts. I still have your child in me.
Big Demon, why aren't you answering the phone? Mommy, will the Big Demon come to save us?
I keep hoping he will come from the sky to protect us from the storm.
Mommy, will you be cold sleeping here? Mommy, don't worry. I'll protect you.
Ethan,
Uncle Yancey,
Ethan, don't be afraid. I'll take you both away from here.
did the Big Demon send you?
You mean Winston Chin? He didn't contact me.
The big demon is unreliable. He said he would come for us. The big demon only wants Aunt Wendy. He doesn't want Mommy and me.
Let's go, Ethan.
What's wrong with her?
We'll do our best to treat the patient.
Doctor, please save this child. His temperature is dropping rapidly.
Bonner.
Big demon, you broke your promise. I don't like you anymore.
What's this child's name?
His name is Ethan Shen. You can't even tell your own son from Ina's son. Are you serious? Doctor, it's like this. This child and the patient you just took into surgery were in a car accident. Please save him.
He's having a cold syndrome attack. This is serious.
Give me the child. I can stabilize the cold syndrome. Give me my child.
What did you say?
I don't want the big demon. Big demon, I hate you.
Ethan Shen, drink this.
No.
Ethan Shen, don't move. Listen to me.
I don't want to drink your blood.
Your cold syndrome is acting up. Using my blood as medicine will make you feel better. Alright?
I'd rather die than drink your blood.
Do you even know what dying means? You dare to say you want to die.
Big demon, you just want me to die, don't you?
Ethan Shen. What are you talking about?
If you don't want us to die, why do Bonner, Mommy, and I all have cold syndrome?
I won't let you die. My child cannot die so easily. Bring me another clean, empty bowl.
Yes.
Excuse me. Who here is Ina Shen's family?
I am
Ina Shen's family. How is she doing now?
Who are all of you to her?
I'm her ex-fiancé.
Keep your distance.
The patient has been sent to the intensive care unit. Her condition is temporarily stable.
However, what?
Among you, who is the father of Ina Shen's baby?
What baby?
I'm the brother of the baby.
I'm the father of the baby. How is the baby in Ina's womb?
Since you are the father, you need to be prepared for the worst. If the patient's life is threatened by the fetus, we will have to terminate the pregnancy.
Has she woken up?
If the patient does not wake up within 72 hours, sir, you will need to consider whether to terminate the pregnancy. This is to prevent the fetus from harming the mother. Also, the patient's prolonged coma could lead to fetal deformity.
I should have checked. The Shen family's surveillance earlier, Ethan and Bonner, look exactly the same.
That woman and the child in her womb are still not dead? Hello? Find me a few skilled imposters to work for me?
Ina Shen, I command you to wake up now.
Miss Shen's attending physician wants to discuss the next treatment plan with you.
Miss Shen is still unconscious. If I use medication on her, it will harm the fetus. At present, the only solution is to terminate the pregnancy first, and then treat Miss Shen. Mr. Chin, you are still young. You will have more children in the future.
Ina Shen, if you die, there will be no one left to compete with me for Winston. Winston, you came to see Ina.
What did you just inject me with?
When did you wake up?
When you kicked the syringe under the bed.
Joe Chin, take out whatever is hidden under the bed.
Winston, I don't know why there's a syringe under the bed. Ina Shen, you're framing me.
Is it framing? A fingerprint test will reveal the truth?
Winston, I was just playing around with Ina Shen.
Playing around, huh? I'll play a game with you too. I'll strap a bomb to your leg. and you'll have 1 minute to escape.
Winston, I don't understand what you're saying.
Still playing dumb? The people who kidnapped Bonner and Ethan in the park were under your orders? 3 days ago you were kidnapped, and then Ina and Ethan had a car accident?
Winston, you want to kill me. Have you forgotten what you promised, Yandy?
Yes, I promised my brother to take good care of you. Don't worry. I'll make sure to control the amount of explosives, to just paralyze you. And then I'll have someone take care of you.
Winston, I advise you not to do something that will make Yandy hate you.
There are many people in this world who hate me. One more won't matter, even if it's my brother. Jo Chin, break her hands right now.
Yes. Mr. Kin, which hand should I break? Both of them.
Winston, you can't do this to me.
Take her away. The ward needs to be quiet.
Yes.
Winston, wait.
Don't touch me. I need to rest. Can you leave?
You are pregnant. The doctor will examine you later. Nina.
Silly wife, come here. Mr. Kin knelt down and begged for reconciliation.
Nina. Who is your Nina?
Who else could be my Nina other than you?
The 3 words I hate most in my life are Nina Chin.
Ina?
Don't you want to have a good talk with me? There's nothing to talk about between us. When Ethan called me, I was fighting local gangs in York City.
I thought your goal was to stop me from rescuing Wendy Zia. Winston Chin, when you found out that Wendy Zia wanted to use a bomb to blow off your son's legs.
Did you regret bringing people to save her? I promised my brother to protect Wendy Zia and not let anyone harm her. Of course, except for me. Wendy Zia's arms and legs have been crippled. She will be sent back to the capital city. She will no longer pose any threat.
To you, Bonner, and Ethan. So, on the surface it looks like Wendy Shi harms us, but if you hadn't provoked me, would Wendy Shi have been driven by jealousy to harm us?
All the disasters I suffered were caused by you. In 2 weeks,
I'll take you, Bonner, and Ethan.
back to the capital city.
Why should I listen to you? Because I'm the father of the children. You lost the right
To be their father.
a long time ago. Do you hate me that much? Think about how you made me feel when you disgusted me back then. The way you made me feel.
Is exactly how I feel now. Just like that. The day before you're discharged happens to be your birthday. The gift I prepared for you is already on its way from the capital city. Open it and take a look. This is your birthday present.
2 fake marriage certificates as a gift?
Open the marriage certificate. This marriage certificate was our actual marriage certificate. Now look at that paper. This agreement was never submitted to the Civil Affairs Bureau. I'm just a widower, not divorced. Nina, you have always been my wife.
Nina Chin is your wife. But I am Ina Shen. Nina Chin died 5 years ago. The only woman in this world who loved you unconditionally was killed by you.
Why did I inexplicably sleep for 3 hours?
Sir, we found sleep-inducing drugs in the aroma diffuser. Also, we found Miss Shen's and the 2 young masters' flight records.
Notify the airport immediately. Stop the flight from taking off.
Hello, airport? Notify the flight that Miss Shen is on to stop taking off immediately. What? The flight that Miss Shen is on has already taken off.
The plane hasn't left the country's airspace. Have it turn around.
Recall any plane that can return. Our people will search the plane. We didn't find Miss Shen and 2 young master.
Zhou Qin, Ina, Bonner, Ethan. They all abandoned me? They don't want me anymore?
Winston Kin actually came to the Sea City. Ina, I'll take you away now.
Okay.
Be careful, Yancy.
Blood for blood. Yancy, Bo. I will make you pay with blood.
Mr. Kin, thank you for saving me.
I didn't save you? Who is this person beside you?
This is my sister, Winebo.
Brother, you were so cool just now. I want to marry you.
Wine, stop messing around. This is Mr. Chin. Mr. Chin, you should know that my sister had a high fever as a child, which affected her brain. If she was rude just now, I hope you can forgive her.
She's a fool.
Mr. Chin, could you please not speak about my sister like that?
It seems Mr. Kin is very interested in Yancy Boy's sister.
Since Mr. Kin is interested in that fool, why not let them be together?
Ina.
Oh no, how did he get in? You've had too much to drink.
I miss you so much. Do you miss me? Talk to me? Why aren't you talking to me? Please talk to me, okay?
If he weren't drunk, he wouldn't be reacting like this when he sees me.
Ina.
Let go of me.
Silly wife. Come here. Mr. Kin knelt down and begged for reconciliation.
Baby.
Don't go.
Let go of me.
You've gained weight recently. Don't move.
Good baby.
Nina. Don't call me that name. You don't like that name? Nina means missing Winston.
I want your heart.
To think only of me.
What did you say? Honey,
We already signed the divorce papers? Unsigned divorce papers are just a piece of waste paper.
I want you to never think about leaving me.
Don't touch me. Don't hurt the baby. I won't hurt the baby.
Who are you? Why are you coming out of Winston's room? Stop right there. There's something definitely wrong with this woman.
What are you doing here?
Last night. Wasn't it Winston who carried me?
What did you say?
You drank too much yesterday and you carried me to bed? Then we...
Mr. Chin, why are you choking Miss C?
She must die.
You can't, Mr. Chin. If you kill Miss C, how will we explain it to Second Master?
Have you checked the surveillance?
The hotel's surveillance has been down since last night.
What a coincidence.
Winston, do you think I tampered with the hotel surveillance?
Get the sheets for testing.
If there's my DNA on them? Will you take responsibility for me?
I'll kill you.
Mr. Yang and his men are despicable. Just because Winston Chin glanced at you at the banquet, he gave your room card to him.
Yancy, thank you for helping me delete the surveillance, but Winston Kin is suspicious by nature. I'm worried he'll soon trace it back to me.
It's okay. Once we get the prenatal report, I'll send you out of C-City.
Show me the report of the pregnant woman who just had a checkup.
Who you are?
This is Mr. Kin.
Wine. Bo. Prefers to be Yancy Bo's sister, rather than my woman.
Mr. Kin, about this Miss Bo, the heart of her fetus. It's not developing well. The child in her womb, even if it's born, it's unlikely to survive.
So, your suggestion is?
I recommend terminating the pregnancy to induce labor and minimize the harm to the mother. Reduce it to the minimum extent. After examination, we have confirmed that the baby in your womb has underdeveloped heart. And in the days to come, there's a possibility of fetal demise. We hope you prepare for
terminating the pregnancy. No matter what, I will give birth to this child.
I've arranged for the nation's top doctors to perform the abortion for you.
You have no right to decide the fate of my unborn child.
Ina Shen, are you out of your mind?
If this child is lost, I won't be able to save Bonner.
You don't need to worry about Bonner's cold syndrome.
Apart from umbilical cord blood, what other methods do you have to completely cure Bonner's cold syndrome?
With me, using my blood as a medicinal guide, Bonner's cold syndrome can be stabilized.
How many years can you extend Bonner's life?
You're worried about me?
I won't undergo the surgery.
Ina Shen, the child in your womb is currently endangering your health. You can't risk your life for the child.
The doctor said the child's heart might continue to develop. As long as the child is born, we can perform a heart transplant on him.
This is just a hypothesis. The child in your womb is endangering your life. Ina.
Don't speak ill of the child in front of me. He understands.
Before I die, I will find a way to completely cure the cold syndrome.
How about this? When will you let another woman get pregnant? Then I'll terminate the pregnancy.
Do you really want to get rid of me and push me to another woman?
After I terminate this pregnancy, I won't be able to get pregnant again. The child in my womb is the last hope to save Bonner.
Then why push me to another woman?
You want to terminate the child in my womb, then give me another child's umbilical cord blood to save Bonner.
Good. Sign the consent form for termination of pregnancy. I'll listen to you and let another woman get pregnant.
Put Ina down.
Mr. Bo, let's talk alone.
Sure. Follow me.
Ina's condition. You know it well? You know better than me.
Ina's current pregnancy situation is not optimistic, so I hope you won't provoke her anymore, okay?
I have a way to make her fall asleep and undergo the surgery. I hope Mr. Bo can cooperate with me.
Do you know what you're doing will make Ina hate you?
Hate is better than being strangers. The more she hates me, the more she'll remember me.
I think you're truly mad.
Mr. Chin, this is the consent form for termination of pregnancy. Please sign here.
Don't hurt my child.
Ina, don't worry.
I'm here.
I will ensure your health and guarantee the baby is born full term.
Thank you. I don't even remember how I got into the operating room. Winston Chin, does he know you're helping me protect the pregnancy?
That bastard.
Ina. This...
Mr. Chin must be very surprised. You clearly signed the termination consent form. Now the surgery is done, but the child is still here.
Botan Chen? You were the one who operated on Ina.
I will protect Ina and the child in her womb. From now on, Ina's matters are none of your concern.
Dr. Chen? If you perform the surgery for me, it would violate the rules of saving clinic.
Ina, you have already given up the Shen family's wealth. You are now just an ordinary person. So if I perform surgery on you, it won't break saving clinic's rule of not operating on the wealthy.
But Dr. Chen, at that time, in a state of confusion, I married Mr. Chin under another identity. Although we signed the divorce agreement, we haven't officially divorced yet. What should I do about this?
Is that so? You are Mrs. Chin. Then I can't perform the pregnancy-preserving surgery on you.
It seems my child can't be saved after all.
Ina Shen, as you wished, we are divorcing. I'll notify Capital City right away to change our marriage certificates into a divorce certificate. 5 years ago, you didn't receive my divorce certificate with Nina Chin. Now, you'll finally get the divorce certificate.
Mr. Chin today is much more straightforward.
Ina, by doing this, are you satisfied?
Within 2 days, I want to see the divorce certificate. I hope Mr. Chin does not delay Miss Shen's optimal treatment period.
Dr. Chen is so eager for me to finalize the divorce with Ina. It makes me suspect whether you have other intentions towards Ina?
Dr. Chen just wants to save me and the baby's life. Unlike you, who chants Buddhist scriptures aloud but secretly signed the termination. You and Winston Chin knew each other 5 years ago?
Winston Chin asked me to detoxify his wife, I told him. Without seeing the divorce certificate, I couldn't proceed with the treatment. But at that time, I didn't even know you were his wife.
It's not your fault. At that time, even if I had met you, I wouldn't have recognized you.
Later, Mr. Chin and I agreed he would deliver the divorce certificate into my hands. He asked me to go to Red Maple Villa to detoxify his wife.
Red Maple Villa? So he sent someone to take me to Red Maple Villa for that reason.
Silly wife comes. Mr. Kwon kneels to beg for reconciliation. In the end, Mr. Kwon's bodyguard didn't bring the divorce agreement to me. They told me Winston Kwon's wife had an accident and left behind an infant. At that time, I was already in New York City.
Performing surgery on you? He asked you to come detoxify me?
So why would he want to kill me?
He wanted to kill you? I always thought that the one who schemed that car accident to kill my child and me.
In the wilderness was Winston Chin. Winston Chin repeatedly asked me to treat you.
He had no reason to kill you. Then the person tried to kill me back then?
Who could it be? How is Ina now?
I want to see her. The patient needs rest. Please don't disturb her. As far as I know, seeing you would upset the patient.
Mr. Quinn, please don't come to see her. Dr. Chen, this is Mr. Quinn and Nina Quinn's divorce certificate.
Please have a look. From now on, there's no more relationship.
Is it still hot? This is Dr. Chen.
He's not. Why does this doctor look familiar to me? He just gives off a vibe. That makes me want to punch him.
I'm here to check on the patients for Dr. Chen. Patients shouldn't eat junk food.
Right. Then let's not eat the fried skin outside. Let's eat the chicken thigh inside. It's very nutritious. Come on.
Spit it out. The chicken that's been fried is also unhealthy.
Why don't you spit it out first? I'll go buy you some boiled food. I don't want the hospital's patient meals. They are all boiled chicken breast. I don't care. I'm going to finish this bag of fried chicken.
Today.
Never seen you before. I'm new here. Didn't you just say?
Dr. Chen sent you to check on the patients? Then check.
Give me your hand. I need to take your pulse. Doctor?
How is Ina's health?
Recovering.
Don't worry about it. What did you say? Miss Shen's condition is stable, but she needs to rest. Sir.
Ina, then I won't disturb you. Get some rest. If you want anything, call me anytime. I'll bring it to you.
Mm-hmm. See you next time.
There won't be a next time for you two?
Doctor? My chest hurts so much.
I'll call the doctor.
Aren't you a doctor? Use your stethoscope to listen to my heartbeat.
Which department are you from?
Dr. Chen, didn't you send him to check on the patients? He just asked me to take off my clothes to listen to my heartbeat.
Mr. Chin? You impersonated a doctor just to flirt with Ina.
Ina Shen is my woman. I came into the ward to see her. What's the problem?
Don't forget, you're already divorced.
Legally, we have no relationship. But physiologically, I'm the father of her 2 children?
But as I know, your 2 children don't want to see you. Please leave immediately. To ensure Ina's safety, I will no longer allow the nurse on duty to let anyone in.
As a doctor, your protective instinct for patients is excessive.
Because I am not just a doctor. I also cannot allow the man who once bullied my sister to be in her ward all day.
Brother Yancy just bought fried chicken. Do you want to eat some?
So they are siblings. Anything brought by Yancy should be fed to the dogs.
Then you take it and eat it.
And get out.
Hey, you take Fire Scorpion, and you should stay well in the hotel. No need to pick me up. I'll take a taxi to pick up Ethan from school.
I'll wait for you to come back and help me ease the effects of Fire Scorpion.
My second brother just developed a new drug that makes a man impotent. Want to give it a try?
As long as you feed it to me yourself, I'll eat it even if it's poison.
Driver, this is not the way to the kindergarten.
Someone gave me $700 and $1,000 to bring you to him.
What are you trying to do?
It's a pity. I didn't take all of you. But this time, I'll take 2 lives.
That incident was your doing. You were Winston's second brother's woman. Why did you—
I seduced Yandy to get close to Winston Chin. Now that Yandy is dead, no one can stop me from being with Winston Chin. But I didn't expect a fool wanted to replace me. Go ahead and— Ina Shen, take your child with you and die. Soon. I'll send Booner Chin and Ithan to accompany you.
The child is going to be born.
Then do it here. An 8-month-old baby with a congenital heart defect. Let's see if she has the ability to give birth.
Winston, it hurts so much. My baby is leaving me.
Ina Shen. Ina, are you okay? Ina. Ina, hang in there. Ina. I won't let your child suffer anymore. Come on, let's go. Ina. Hang in there, Ina. Ina.
Blood pressure is dropping. Heart rate is decreasing. Miss Shen.
Ina? Ina, hang in there, Ina!
Miss Shen. Can you hear us?
Baby. I need to give birth to the baby.
Miss Shen, your baby might already...
Ina, your baby will be fine. You need to stay awake, okay?
Winston? Our baby is about to be born. You finally came to save me. Winston, I knew you would come. We have waited for you for so long.
Don't be afraid. We'll be at the hospital soon. Hold on. Ina! 3.
Ina, what's wrong? Ina, 3. Winston, 3.
I'm so cold. Will you take me to see the snow on Fragrant Hill? She might be experiencing disorientation.
Mr. Chin, keep talking to her. Keep her awake. Finally, I see the love in your eyes.
Don't worry, I'll take you back to Capital City and show you the snow on Fragrant Hill. Grandma said, children born in winter are healthier. I'm so happy
to be carrying twins. We suddenly have 2 new family members. Mr. Chin, don't worry, this is normal. She is experiencing hallucinations. It's her strongest comfort. Keep talking to her.
So she has the strength. Ina, have you been waiting for me all this time?
I've always believed that when I'm in danger, Winston would come to my side to shield me and our baby from the storms.
Nurse, look, nurse, hurry, save her, nurse.
Miss Shen.
Quickly bring Bonner and Ethan here.
How is Ina?
If you want to save your son, bring them here quickly.
How is Ina?
He's out of life-threatening danger.
And the baby, is it okay?
The baby was taken out from Ina's womb.
What do you mean?
Later, the nurse will give you the death notification. Remember to sign it?
What did you say?
Your baby died in Ina's womb. It couldn't be saved.
Aren't you a renowned doctor? They say you can bring back the dead. As the head of Saving Clinic, a leading figure in the medical field, you couldn't save a child.
The fetus has already died in Ina's womb. I'm not a deity. I can't bring back the dead. Its umbilical cord blood can be used for Bonner and Ethan's treatment. I advise you not to waste time. Instead of getting angry here, you should investigate why Ina was put in such a situation.
How is Ina now? What's her condition?
The patient's condition is not good.
When will she wake up?
Although Dr. Chen saved her life, her body and mind suffered too much trauma. We don't know if she will ever wake up. This is the death notification for the fetus. Please sign it. Mr. Chin, please accept your loss.
Accept my loss. My daughter died before her time. How can I accept this? She didn't even get a chance to open her eyes and see the world.
The child has been taken to the morgue. Go see her one last time.
When will Ina wake up?
Ina, she probably won't wake up. Her body is too exhausted.
Is this what you as a brother can say?
Ina knows her child is gone. If she wakes up, she has to face reality. It's better if she never wakes up. How is the investigation into Ina's attack going?
Yandy is watching your every move from above. If he knew you're treating me like this, he'd haunt you even as a ghost.
My second brother loved you so much, so I'll send you to accompany him. He should be grateful, right?
Don't you remember what Yandy said to you before he died?
Huh? I forgot. So? You can go to accompany my daughter. Wait. Let her first apologize to Ina by kowtowing.
Winston, I'm sorry. I was wrong. I'm sorry. Ina, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't dare again.
Shut up.
Ina, you're awake.
Who are you?
Ina just woke up, and you want to suffocate her?
Even though I don't recognize him, his kiss feels so familiar. Second brother, he took advantage of me.
Take your Wendy Shah and leave.
Ina, I won't leave you again.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me? Ina, are you pretending to not recognize me on purpose?
Second brother, do you know him?
Yes.
Is he a good person?
He's not a good person.
Second brother, let's leave quickly.
You have injuries and need rest. I'll drive this bad person away.
I'm injured? Why do I have a scar on my lower abdomen?
Ina has lost her memory. Don't tell her yet about her losing the baby.
How long do you plan to keep it from her?
Keep it from her until she remembers it herself. Time will ease the pain. By then, she probably won't be too sad.
Ina, over these 5 years, raised Ethan alone. I don't think the hurt she experienced has lessened much.
I will instruct Ethan and Bonner not to mention their sister in front of her.
Once Ina recovers, I'll take her, Bonner and Ethan, back to York City.
This is the agreement to sever my relationship with Bonner. From now on, he will no longer be the young master of the Chin family. Take this agreement and ensure he gets proper treatment.
You are now alone.
This is Bonner, and this is Ethan.
They look exactly the same.
Bonner and Ethan are our children, and I am your husband. What's wrong?
Why does it hurt when you say that? My heart aches. You're lying to me.
Right now I'm your ex-husband.
Did you cheat on me? I look at your face and think you're a jerk?
I didn't cheat.
Then, It must be me who cheated.
What are you talking about?
You're so handsome I wouldn't cheat. So, you're just good looking but not good in bed. I got lonely and cheated.
No, we have 2 kids already. I'm not bad. You've lost your memory before, and with another identity, we got married? After you regained your memory, you fell in love with me again. So, you want to marry me again, as Ina Shen?
Are my 2 kids still breastfeeding?
That's because you were sick and had to take medication. The medicine contained a hormone that caused this.
Why would there be such medicine?
If you don't believe me, you can ask your second brother.
Then tell me about our past. I was poisoned back then, becoming ugly and foolish. Such a me had nothing to be liked about, right?
In this world there was only you who loved me so fiercely and purely. Being loved by you, I won't be able to fall for anyone else.
But I don't love you like I used to.
Then let me love you.
Where are my children? Where is my daughter?
Poor thing. That child died in her womb.
That child had a heart defect. Once the amniotic fluid broke, he must die.
Ina!
Take me away.
Ina, Mr. Queen has avenged you and the child.
But my child is gone. Second brother, take me away. Take me to a place where Winston Kin can't find out.
Ina. Nurse. Where's Ina? Where did the patient living here go?
The patient has been discharged.
Ina, don't leave me. If you leave me, I'll go mad.
Hey!
Where are you?
I'll take Bonner and Ethan back to York City. Don't come looking for me again. Winston Chin, I never want to see you again. Every time I see you, I'm reminded of our dead child.
How can? You come back to me?
I want my daughter's life back. I want time to rewind. I wish I had never met you in this lifetime.
I'll grant your wish. May you live this life without hating me.
Winston Kun asked you to give me this. What does he mean?
This is Mr. Chin's keepsake?
What are you saying?
Mr. Chin met with an accident at sea. The master has gone to sea to retrieve Mr. Chin's remains. This is the only intact thing on Mr. Chin.
Winston Chin? Is he really dead? Wasn't Winston Chin very powerful? Isn't he the uncrowned king of Capital City? Everything was within easy reach. How could he?
Mr. Chin went to retrieve the raw materials for a heart stent. Unexpectedly, that group of followers suddenly rebelled and opened fire on him.
Heart stent. He was getting the materials for a heart stent. For what?
Over the past 6 months, he spent billions to save young Mrs. Life.
What are you saying? My daughter? My daughter is still alive?
Yes. Young Miss is still alive.
Winston Chin?
You're awake.
Brother Winston, where is Winston Chin?
Old Mr. Qin has already brought back his remains. Before he went abroad, he took a large amount of fire scorpions. For your daughter, he prepared about 1.5 years worth of medicine primer. This was also the main reason why, when he went abroad, his body was weak.
Why didn't you tell me? My daughter was still alive?
It was Winston Qin's request. Before your daughter's body was fully recovered, he didn't want to give you hope, only to have you despair again. Cry out loud. He is a man worth your tears. Ina, here's a gift for our meeting.
Mr. Zhang, this is our first meeting. Accepting such an expensive gift doesn't seem right.
Ina, just take it. I spent $400 and $1,000 to auction this necklace. It's for my future wife.
Mr. Zhang, you should know I have 3 children, right?
Oh, I don't mind at all. You're so young and already have 3 children. It shows you have great parenting experience. Once we're married, before you turn 30, let's have another. If it's a girl, let's have a son next.
I probably won't have children for any man again.
Miss Shen, with your conditions, it's not easy to find someone like me, is it?
Mr. Zhang, what gave you the confidence to think that Winston Chin's woman would look at you? I'm here to discuss business, not to date. Excuse me.
A divorced woman with 3 kids? What's so interesting about her?
I'm looking at the love of my life.
Who are you?
Winston? In the 3 months since you passed away, I have never dreamed of you. This time, you finally came into my dreams.
Dreaming of me? Are you happy?
Are you cold down there?
Why do you have to be down there? Can't I be on the heaven?
A person like you, how could you possibly go to heaven? You must be in hell. Are you here to claim my life?
You're so beautiful. How could I bear to see you turn into a skeleton?
I knew you liked me.
I love you. The deep kind of love.
Ended up making love all night.
Mommy, give this to you.
Thank you, our little Ethan.
Bonner is waiting for you.
Okay.
Mommy, would you like to wear a wedding dress and marry the person loving you the most?
Would you like to marry me and be Winston Chin's wife?
Do.